Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. I'm Kamchak Fisko, and come join me for the first of the trilogy of Gabriel Knights.
Got a second, officer? What can I do you for? Do you know anything about snakes? What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes. Do you know what caprice encore means? Can't say that I do. Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger? Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty. I'm here to see Detective Mosley. He's in his office. Go on back.
Alright, now we have permission to go in the back. I don't think we'd ever actually talk to this officer until later in the game.
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish these reports.
We talk to her later in the game. Got it.
Mosley, my man. Yeah, what is it, you wanker?
I love how he calls Mosley mostly. Alright, nope, that's not what I wanted at all. So the crime scene photos.
I have that murder photo you left for me.
Good. Just don't let anybody know I gave it to you.
I wouldn't show it to a soul.
Except all the people we've already showed it to.
Mosley's bookcase holds old magazines and binders. Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on his head. Logs of unsolved cases, perhaps? Mosley must have 1,000,000 of them.
Even the narrator makes fun of him being bald.
A microwave. If Gabriel knows Mosley, it's used exclusively for frozen corn dogs.
I mean, corn dogs can be tasty.
Art prints of the mall variety. Police department memos and other didactic blurbs. Mosley's office looks a lot like his room at college.
Clearly they've been friends a long time.
An intercom. How high-tech. The door leads.
No, I didn't want the door, I want the jacket.
Nice polyester. Looks like something Mosley keeps around for formal occasions. Mosley was one of those beefy guys in his youth. Now he's getting lumpy. The badge in his front coat pocket is set off particularly well by the gold polyester of his jacket.
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the man.
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
I'm starting to get that impression.
Yeah.
You been feeling okay lately? You look like hell.
Me? You know, I can't sleep at night, what with thinking about the case and thinking about Annie.
I can relate. Played any b-ball lately?
Does it look like it? I'm so out of shape I'd probably have a coronary just looking at a ball.
At least
I'm
he's
out of it
honest.
too. We should play sometime. Get back into shape.
Man, I'd love to, Knight. I'll let you know if things ever settle down.
I love some of their dialogue. You can tell they're good friends.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
So of course we're going to start with insulting him.
Have you ever called the hair club for men?
I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight.
He's not even that bald. The jokes are ridiculous.
So how'd you ever find anything in this office? It looks like ground zero.
Hey, I get my job done. I'm a detective, not Betty Crocker.
Trying for a real estate job with that coat?
No. Are you trying out for a janitorial job with that hair?
Are those new shoes? What are those, hush puppies? Kind of a mud brown suede kind of a thing?
Hey, I'm on my feet all day, all right? Is that okay with you?
Mostly. I'm being perfectly sincere.
Yeah, you and my grandmother. Right.
You know, you have a unique way of wearing clothes that's, well, the way they hang, kind of pleating over that stomach of yours, drooping off of your butt.
We can't all have the body of a 12-year-old like you, Knight.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know, I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
Or...
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I told you, don't worry about that part of it. It's all fake.
Or is it just more obscure voodoo that he's never heard of and most experts don't know about?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scene.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
No, I think you mean the line from Dead Island, like, who do you voodoo, bitch?
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the voodoo murders case. Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
Pontchartrain. You can tell that his character's not native to New Orleans, or at least the accent doesn't sound like it, even though they obviously grew up together. But it's just weird, because he does not talk like a Louisianan.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur? Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood.
Flour?
There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
That's like an insane amount of evidence.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
I mean, if you're going to be killed from a ritualistic murder, it's probably best if you're scared to death before they pierce you with the knife. It would be less painful. More horrifying, but less painful.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Yeah, this one just happened at a popular lake, and nobody saw anything.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Probably because it's easier not to have them traced back.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
Thanks, that's helpful, Mosley. Thank you.
Do you have any idea what Capri sans corps means?
Hell no. Is that French? My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
True enough.
Mood, man, mood. I have a hard enough time with English, too.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation. Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
How How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police in New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
I actually don't remember if he's chief of police for the third one yet or not.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious.
Mostly his lag!
Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Chief. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? Well, you know Andy left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that. Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch her soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library. Oh, those were the days.
How is that okay?
Just tell me anything at all.
You know, my doctor told me I've got a little family of ulcers starting. I wish this case would end so I'd get some rest for a change.
Just tell me anything at all.
My back hurts.
That would be anything at all.
Just tell me anything at all.
For the book, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young. Or a fireman.
Fascinating. Just tell me anything at all.
I'm 6'2".
You are not.
Oh, come on. I'm close enough. Just wrap me up that way.
Oh, God.
Why am I suddenly thinking of lag?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
It's your dime.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualified.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
This is relevant later. Right now, it doesn't do anything for us. But it's a way to get him to leave the office.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
So if you can combine that with another element, you have the run of the place until he gets back. So it's actually very useful. Of course, now we have to wait for him to come back, but we needed to learn that trick would work, which is why we got the jingle for points for doing something right.
Here, drink it.
Thanks. Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer.
But it was a good way to know whether or not you were on the right track at a given point in the game, so it did have a use.
Franks, come here a minute, would you? Bring your camera.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, huh, sweetheart?
Wow.
Sure, sweetheart.
You're as bad as Gabriel, dude.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
I have to say this because the response.
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight, make it fast.
Again, affords us an opportunity, but we don't need it right now because I don't think there's any files we can grab at the moment anyway.
There's nothing.
Yeah, so for now it's worthless. But again, now we know of an opportunity for later.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. There's actually one where you get asked to take a photograph with her. Oh my god, that does not go over well. Not that it should, but it's just like, what the fuck?
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around them. We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you can see the file.
Now we can take advantage of that opportunity. So we go up, we talk to her, she'll get the file out, then we can take a photograph, go check our hair, and Xerox a copy of the pictures. This is kind of fucked up.
Talking.
Just a few questions?
Officer Frick or Detective Mosley could probably
Oh,
be
I
more
needed the
help,
other
sir.
conversation.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Can you get the file for
Can
me?
you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The voodoo murders file? Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if he said so.
Thank you kindly.
There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
She tells you
Of
what to do.
course, I understand completely.
You are so full of shit, Gabriel. Okay, time to go make an illegal copy
Don't
of
leave the room with that
evidence.
file, please.
Oh, because I still have it in my inventory.
The police file contains partial patterns from the first 6 voodoo murders.
Okay, so we need to go put this back. Mouse,
Yeah.
cooperate.
Gabriel.
Cooperate! Thank you. Because it's
I'm
DOS
done.
box and it's oversized,
Yeah,
it skips pixels, like. Alright, now we can go do the photo thing so we can Xerox it. I like zipped across the room. What the hell was that? Yeah, speed's normal. That was odd.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer.
I got those. Let's
Alright.
take another. I don't think.
I don't think we got your best side. I should have let that play out.
Franks, come back in here with that camera.
She's gonna bludgeon you to death with that camera, dude. Honestly, I need to speed up just a little
Now
bit.
what, sir?
That clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Yeah, I'm sure she has nothing better to do, Mosley. God, what a
Of
dick.
course not. What else could I possibly have to do?
She's only doing police work.
Anything else, Knight?
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight, make it fast.
I mean, our character is that egotistical, so... Alright, so let's grab this and Xerox this puppy.
Let me see that file again. Just want to check this machine here.
You are not subtle, Gabriel. Could he have been more obvious? Good lord. Alright, so let's put the file back so there's no evidence that we tampered with it.
Would you just get in here?
And we're good to go. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, come to the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.